a little late for lunchtime, but I don't know. It's been like a late start of the day anyway. I got up so early yesterday to run so many errands, and so today I'm just like behind the eight ball. I've been trying to like do laundry, and I got a bunch of clothes up here I need to go through, so lots of fun. I got my hair all done, looks pretty cute. But having some iced tea and enjoying a little meal, and I thought I would come on here and just chat with you guys because we haven't done one of these in a while, and I'm kind of hoping that we'll be able to whatchamacallit. I'm hoping I won't have any interruptions while filming, so that would be really nice. Hello, how are you? So I'm drinking my black tea, unsweetened from Pure Leaf, and this cup was gifted to me by someone I work with. It's a Beetlejuice cup. How cute is that? I love it. It says, I myself am strange and unusual. I love Beetlejuice. You guys know. Obsessed. Love Lydia. But anyway, so not doing anything crazy for lunch. It's literally leftover stir fry that I made. Just a little bit of rice, and there's chicken, garlic, snap peas, some baby carrots and stuff. So it's nothing entirely crazy, but it's actually still a little hot. Fresh ginger, because fresh ginger is good for you. What else I got in here? Onions, peas, carrots, the snap peas. There's a little bit of mushroom. I didn't put too much of that in there. I love baby corn. It's hard to find where I am, though. I don't know why. And you do find it's kind of on the pricey side. And I'm having trouble finding mung bean sprouts. Hi, Jonathan. I'm doing good. Thank you. Can't complain. Not so bad this past week. Oh, thank you. Yes, like I said, I was decided to have my lunch, even though it's a little later than I normally would eat, but I figured why not come on here and talk to you guys. It'd be fun. I used to do these lunch videos, but it's been so long, and I always enjoyed doing them. I'm going to bring them closer. I'm going to lean back. I'm just trying not to spill my tea. Like, the setup here isn't great. I'm sitting here because my phone needed to be charged, and well, this is really like the best lighting as far as like where to charge my phone and stuff. I am due for a new phone. It's been dying a lot quicker. No, I'm not working from home. I still have to report to the office. Sorry guys, I know this isn't the most exciting video, but I thought it would be fun to come on here and just talk. I still have my Christmas tree up. I haven't taken it down yet. Like, I don't know, like, I didn't put it up earlier than I normally do. Oh, hey Joe, how are you? I put my tree up around the normal time this year. I know a lot of people put it up early. We have a fake tree. But I've been really enjoying my tree, so I haven't taken it down yet. I don't know, maybe next week, but I just love, like, I got Paper Mario for Christmas, and I've been addicted, and I really, really love... Oh, thank you! I've been, really loving playing the game and having the tree on in the background and just enjoying the ambiance, having a glass of wine. It's been really nice. And Desi normally sits next to me. Oh, I'm sorry you're stuck at home. We all are, though, at this point. There's nowhere to go here either. Not that I really want to. Like, you can still eat in restaurants. It's still very restricted. I did that once. It's a while now. It's been a while since I did that. And honestly, I was like, you know, it's not really... It's okay. I just didn't feel comfortable with it. So I did order out, though, Friday. There's this place that makes like the best brisket around here. Okay, it's the only place that makes brisket around here. It's smoked brisket, and they make all these homemade sides. They specialize in like smoked meats and barbecue meats and stuff like that. And it's so good, and I haven't had them in a long time. So we decided to get that. It was really good. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm home cooking. I don't know. Happy New Year to you too. I'm not sure. They haven't offered it to us yet. I don't know. I'm scared of needles on a normal basis. Like I like to get blood work is a huge process for me. I have to mentally prepare myself for it. Um, I honestly really am not sure at this point. Um, I really don't know. Like I said, I've always had a fear of needles. My best friend works in the medical field, and she just got it. I think it comes in. I think she has to get a second one. I think it comes in two. Hi. I think I over microwave my chicken. It's really chewy. But yeah, so we've been staying home a lot too, and I always prefer to cook my meals just because, like, number one, it's cheaper. Oh, you got snow. I'm sorry. We had snow a couple weeks ago. Now we're just in a big mud puddle at this point. Um, it's cheaper, and then like the vegetables and stuff. Like, you know, normally you eat healthier when you cook at home. Not for everybody. I mean, it all varies. Like this isn't necessarily like the healthiest meal. But you know, it's not the worst either. Everything in moderation. But I really load it up with garlic. I love garlic. And my mom gave me some fresh ginger, so I put that in here too. Mm. It's very, very good. So how's everybody's weekend? I'm trying to play catch up on cleaning up the house. I swear, from like Christmas to New Year's, like everything just like tornado, and now I'm trying to clean up said tornado. Like I got a ton of stuff here I need to go through. Like I got pantyhose and stuff just sitting here, and what was attached to that? Was that? I don't know. Just like tons of things I need to be organized and cleaned. A lot of it, some of my stuff is worn out, so it's time to decide if I can either like repair it or if it has to go. I don't have enough hours in the day. Love Boat. I haven't heard that in forever. I got Parks and Recreation on DVD, and that's what I've been watching. I've really been loving my Paper Mario game so much. I know it got bad reviews, but I love the gameplay. I wanted Captain Toad's Treasure Hunt, but I looked up the gameplay on it, and I don't know, the fact that you couldn't jump in the game, that would annoy me so much. But I've really been loving Paper Mario. I'm sorry. I got a friend in the Carolinas. I have a few, actually. And I have some family in Florida and in Georgia. Thank you. The nude and nude is my favorite one. Actually, that's what I'm wearing right now. And suntan. I've warmed up to because a lot of you like the suntan too. It feels so much better now that I've eaten something. Like, I have a very bad habit, especially on the weekends. I normally don't eat breakfast. Ooh, Miami. Nice. I normally don't eat breakfast. I haven't eaten breakfast really since I was a teenager. I've never really been into breakfast. I don't like eggs. And 90% of breakfast is eggs. If I do have breakfast, it's typically if I'm on vacation. I like I guess it's technically hash browns. Like, I'm not talking like the McDonald's one, like the actual cut up potato. I don't know what it. I'm guessing it's called hash. I don't know. I'll have that. Like a croissant. Yes, I will be doing the couch talk videos. I think I filmed one recently. Yes, I did. I haven't uploaded it yet. But I have filmed one for YouTube. It's been a while, I know. I'm glad you enjoyed those videos. I get a lot of requests for those on here, actually. I never know really what to talk about. Scratch that. Since everything been going on, I really don't know what to talk about because it's not like there's a lot going on. Still struggling to find a house. Pandemic has been a real like pain in the neck when it came to that. Not much to do, like really nowhere to go. I used to love to go to like thrift shops, and I haven't gone for obvious reasons. Like, I'm a little scared to do it. Haven't been out shopping because you can't try the clothes on, and I kind of need to try like my pants and stuff on. Oh, thank you so much, Joe. That means so much. It really does. I gotta say thank you guys. Honestly, this year would have been so much harder if I didn't have you guys. Being able to come on here. I wish we were able to come on live more often. Just because, like, you know, my internet stinks, and I'm sorry for that. But being able to come on and talk to you guys, I talked to some of you, like, in the private messages. You guys message me on Instagram and stuff like that. I'm really bad with Facebook, guys. I'm so sorry. I know a lot of you are on Facebook, and I've been trying to get better, but I always forget that platform. I have it because I have a few family members that aren't in the area. Like, I've got family all over the U.S. that I don't get to see or talk to anymore. So that's why I have it, but we don't go on there very often to talk. It's Catch-22. See? Chewy chicken. Put it in the microwave a little too long. Like, we usually use, like, different messengers and stuff now, or just texts. But that's what I originally had the Facebook for, was for family members I don't see. I do wish I put more mushrooms in here. I love mushrooms. I know that that's one of those vegetables that you either love or you hate. There's no in between with mushrooms, you know? You know what I love? And I haven't found in forever? Bean sprouts. But I'm not talking like the broccoli or the alfalfa, like the mung bean, the big juicy sprouts are so good in stir fries. I haven't found them in months. But they're my absolute favorite in like stir fries. Or on salads. Hi, how are you? But yeah, like I'll eat the alfalfa sprouts or the broccoli ones. It's just the mung bean sprouts are my favorite, and I haven't found them in forever. I don't know. Maybe they just sell out quickly. I didn't think that many people liked them. I mean, they're good. Aw, thank you. Hi, Emily. I'm doing good. How are you? Hope everybody's trying to stay positive. I'll eat my stir fry that I made. And I'm telling you, that fresh ginger. I don't always put ginger in my stir fry. I like to, but sometimes I don't have it. I am eating homemade chicken stir fry. There's fresh ginger, garlic, peas, carrots, snow peas, baby corn, mushrooms, a little bit of everything. Some chicken. Honestly, I would just love it vegetarian, but Joey's the one that likes having the protein. I'm just wearing, this is like my house shirt, one of my house shirts. A pair of high-waisted pants, and just some regular pantyhose. I need to get them done again. But I'm not sure how much longer the salons are going to be open. Like, I got my hair done recently, and I made the appointment 3 months ago. And I finally got in. I mean, like, if I couldn't get in, I wasn't going to be upset. Aw, that's nice. I haven't seen a lot of my family in a long time. I see my parents, because we live next door. I do have food allergies, actually. I'm like, I'm lactose intolerant, which really stinks, because I love mozzarella, and I love pepper jack cheese. Like, pepper jack on anything makes me so happy. But sharp cheeses, there's like less lactose in it, so it doesn't hurt as much. I do have Lactaid, but I'm so bad at taking it. I'm eating a homemade chicken stir fry, and it's absolutely delicious. I'm allergic to chamomile. I can't put it on my skin at all. I haven't ingested it, and I don't want to find out what happens with that. I'm allergic to octopus and squid. It's not pretty. I think that's it. Pretty sure. I think I covered it all. But yeah, I do have a few food allergies, and it really bites. Finding out about the octopus one was not fun. But then, yeah, I guess you really don't know you're allergic to something until you eat it, right? Or put on your skin. So, that's why I have to like, be very careful, like, when I read, like, if I try new skincare or any kind of perfume and stuff like that, because it is so bad, the reaction I get. If I have, like, lotion with chamomile in it, my hands will break into hives and, like, it's like fire automatically. It is so bad. And my one friend's like, what happens if you had chamomile tea? I was like, I don't want to know what's going to happen. I don't have any kids. I got a Chihuahua. And I do have a partner. And I think you've seen Joe. I did a recent video with snacks. We've been together for a while. A lot of people thought he was bored in the video. He really wasn't, guys. He's not as comfortable being on camera as I am, and he didn't know what to say. Because he said to me, he's like, why don't we film some snack videos tonight? And I was like, I would love to. I was like, but my subscribers thought you were bored. I wasn't bored. I just didn't know what to say. I was like, just be yourself. Just have fun. But Joey and I have been together for a very long time. And no kids. I don't think we ever really had to talk about that before on here, really. I mean, I think once or twice it's been asked, but not normally. I like asking when you ask me questions. I am wearing suntan pantyhose. I think I still have those dolls. I gotta double check. Because a lot of my stuff are in storage right now, and some things I did get rid of. I don't know if I still have Rizzo and Sandy. I thought I still did, because I love those dolls. And Emily, my boyfriend, has the same reaction when it comes to spicy. He cannot do spicy. Which is a shame, because I love spicy. Oh my goodness. The hottest thing I've had, what was it? I think it was the Ghost. Was it? Or was it the Carolina Reaper? I think it was the Ghost. It was very hot. I didn't just take the whole thing and put it in my mouth and like bite it off and like chew on it. I tried savoring it because they said the flavor itself is actually have a fruity undertone underneath it. It does have a nice flavor if you can get past the heat. But it's super super hot. I just got these Jelly Bellies that are supposed to be like really hot. Ooh. Yeah, I heard that Texas has some of the best barbecue. I was watching on Netflix. They were talking about like different barbecues. Oh, thank you. I really enjoy doing this too, but it's been so long because my internet stinks. But I was watching. It wasn't Pitmasters, I don't think, but there's something on Netflix where it was like showcasing different people in different areas and how they make their barbecue. And there was a big focus on Texas, but I think everybody knew that Texas was probably like the. I mean, when I think of barbecue, I think of Texas. My favorite Victoria's Secret's bakery fragrance? I didn't know they had a bakery line. My favorite, I have two. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. From Victoria's Secrets, I love the original Bombshell. And from their pink line, I like the Fresh and Clean. Bath and Body Works, that one's a little harder for me. I love Twisted Peppermint. It's so clean. I love that. Like, I used to love Pink Chiffon. My ultimate favorite is Juniper Breeze. I'm trying to think what they still have on the shelf now, because a lot of the ones I like aren't. I think they got repair some more. I think Limoncella's gone too. My friend did get me into Kaleidoscope. That's one of their newer ones. Why do some women wear them and don't? I grew up, my mom wears them. I've literally been wearing hosiery since I was a child. So to me, it just feels like it's part of, like it's an accessory. Like you don't really, I feel like when you, especially when you're wearing a dress or a skirt, it's not, the outfit doesn't, it's missing something. It doesn't feel complete to me without it. And that's always been that way. Even when I became a teenager and stuff and we had concerts, I had to wear pantyhose. Like, yeah, there was no ifs, ands, or buts. My outfit didn't look right without it to me. Even though everybody's like, why are you wearing those? Those are for old ladies. Like, no, it just doesn't feel right. That's just how I was raised. The women that I know in my age group, they don't like wearing them because they think that they're itchy, they think they're pain in the neck, they rip them. I mean, there is an art to putting on pantyhose. If I got like a hangnail, it is just, it's not good. I especially love wearing them in the summer because, like I said, your girl's not, a skinny mini, and my thighs do touch, and nothing on this planet works better than a pair of pantyhose as far as like, getting like a heat rash or anything from that. I've tried powders, I've tried everything, I've tried all the tricks, the deodorant and all those tricks that the girls use. But pantyhose have been like my save all, and people always look at me like, why are you wearing pantyhose? It's July. Because this feels better to me than putting powder in between my legs and making a mess. It's gross, no. But to each their own. I don't know, I just feel like people have gotten lazy with fashion too over time, I've worn them in 100 degrees. I absolutely have. When I went to Bermuda, I was wearing them. It got pretty hot there when we went. But yeah, I've worn them in hot. I'll be wearing short shorts underneath them. But I've absolutely worn them in hot weather. Oh, yeah. And where I live, it's super, super, super humid. It's horrible. I'm sorry. There's nothing. I'm sorry, guys. The internet is what it is. I feel like it always gets to about half an hour before we start having problems for whatever reason. But here's hoping that we can, do a little bit longer. There's nothing wrong with having preferences. Like, some people won't date a smoker, or, everybody has their choices, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just really wish people would. I don't know. I feel like we've just gotten lazy with just so many things, not just fashion anymore. When you start paying attention to the little details, it really makes a difference. In everything. Work, everything. Relationships. Like, every girl loves getting flowers and stuff. But, like, some of my favorite moments were just, like, little weird impromptu gifts. And this one time, for no reason, I'm sorry. It does suck. Joey came to my job. I love Hallmark ornaments. The majority of my Christmas tree is Hallmark ornaments. I just love them. I didn't get one this year. By the time I remembered to go order it, because there's no more Hallmark stores by me, the one I wanted sold out, so that kind of stunk. But this one year, there was this one ornament that I wanted, and I was struggling. I really couldn't afford the ornaments. I was like, if it's there after the holidays and 50% off, maybe I'll get it. I wasn't going, it was just an ornament. It's not that big a deal. So he literally came to my job because he knew I had a bad day, and he gave me the ornament and this cute little, like, gummy lollipop in the shape of an angel. It was so sweet. Oh, thank you, Jonathan. It was just like an impromptu, just because gift. It wasn't like there was a holiday or a birthday or anything. He knew I was having a bad day, and he brought me this ornament that I wanted. It was Thumper, from Bambi, in a little gummy angel-shaped lollipop, and he brought me my favorite coffee. And he's like, I just wanted to cheer you up, and it was the sweetest thing. It doesn't take a lot, just like little things. He will still, like, we don't have a lot of soda or junk food typically in the house, so once in a great while he'll surprise me with my favorite soda. Just tiny little things. Like, it doesn't even have to be anything that's money wise. If you go outside and pick your girl a flower or something nice, it's the thought that matters, and that's truly what's important. And I've done that for him as well. I'm sorry about that, guys. I have a feeling that we're going to have to end this soon. I'm sorry about that. But whatchamacallit, he wasn't bored in the snack video, because there is another part to that I haven't put up yet, and I was debating putting it up or not. On the camera, I've been on YouTube for 10 years, and prior to that, I did have experience working on stages. I worked for a Elvis impersonator, which we've talked about at some point. I did modeling when I was a child, so I am comfortable when it comes to being in front of cameras. Here we go again. I really hope this isn't going to be a thing. Doing our lives on a weekly basis. I really do. Come on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm waiting for it to, like, disconnect, but it hasn't yet. Oh, thank you. I did just get my hair done, and I had homemade stir fry today. I love a good stir fry. You could put all kinds of yummy veggies in there. Love it. And sometimes I'll even use couscous instead of rice. I really, especially pearl couscous, it's an obsession of mine. It's a little unnatural how much I love it. I hope you guys can still hear me. Because I still see, like, the thing spinning like it's reconnecting, but I have no idea if you can actually hear me or not. I don't know. So we're going to act like it is. But where was I? But yes, so I'm just going to talk until it says we have to reconnect. So I did have previous experience with modeling, and I worked for an Elvis impersonator, so I'm a little bit more comfortable in front of a camera than he is. So, plus we've been doing YouTube for like 10 years now, and so he isn't on here often enough to feel comfortable yet. I really need to change that, so that he is a little bit more comfortable, because he was like, I didn't know what to say or do. I was like, just be yourself. Like, that's what I do. Like, I'm not a character. Like, what you see is what you get. And like, just be yourself and have fun. That's all that, you need to do. So we're planning on doing the rest of those treats. I haven't done them yet, but so hopefully he won't look as bored, guys. But I remember a lot of you in the comment section of that video were like, he's so bored. He wasn't. He just didn't know how to react. And I think sometimes just my personality, it's a little loud for people. I get that a lot from people that I meet. They don't know necessarily how to take me at first, and that's okay. It happens. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but maybe you're somebody's shot of whiskey or bourbon. Your girl prefers her whiskey and her wine. If it starts with a W, I'm probably going to like it. But yeah, I really hope you guys can see me, because this thing's been spinning. Hi, Sally. Thank you. He has talked about doing his own channel. He doesn't know what kind of subject or topic he would do it on. He was thinking something along the lines of, he had a couple ideas at one point, like reviewing, oh, are we going to reconnect here? No, it's still doing this weird spinny thing. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but I'm just seeing like a spinning little, like this. So I apologize if this is really like slow motion zombie-esque. I do apologize for that. But he had a few ideas, like reviewing different types of beer and stuff like that. I'm not even sure if that's even allowed on YouTube. Are you even allowed to have alcohol on here? That's what I told him. I told him make videos that make you happy. I make videos on here. Oh, thank you, Jonathan. And that's when I originally started YouTube. I know a lot of girls at the time, they had this persona. I'm not going to mention the YouTubers that I'm thinking of. I don't even think that a couple of them that I'm thinking of, I don't even think have channels anymore. But you can definitely tell that they played a character. And that's fine. But it's what's the word I'm looking for? Hey! But I can't, I am who I am, and it would be very, very hard for me to play a character. I mean, I've worked in, like I said, I've done modeling, and I worked for an Elvis impersonator for quite some time, but I wasn't playing a character. I was, I was one of his dancers in the background. So, hi, Julian, how are you? Oh, I'm backwards here. But yeah, so I couldn't play a character, even though I knew at the time, well, maybe I shouldn't. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to be me, and hopefully people like that. Awesome, Joe. Totally let me know when you start your channel. I would really love to see what you do. That'd be amazing. But yeah, I told him to do videos that would make him happy. And he's not sure what he would do as far as videos, because I mean, there's a lot of style videos that I do that are definitely antiqued as far as YouTube is concerned, like the empty item videos I like to do. If I can find some on YouTube that does them, I love watching them. They're very few and far between to find. Just because normally you can learn, hey, I used this item up, but I didn't like it, or I did like it. I love Project Pans, which seems to have a following on Instagram more so than here, but sometimes you can find them here. I just filmed a Project Pan. It's not up yet, but it will be. What other videos do I love? I am addicted to like the Amazon favorite videos right now. I've gotten quite a few things from Amazon. Who hasn't in 2020? It was like the thing, right? I'm not wearing shoes at the moment. We are barefoot at the moment. Basically because I'm sitting cross-legged and I don't want heels like stabbing the inside of my legs. But I did have on a mule earlier. A subscriber sent me these three beautiful pairs of mules that have feathers on them. The gorgeous like house shoes. I love them. Okay, cool. Um, and they're like what they remind me of is like what Marilyn Monroe would wear, like when she has like one of her beautiful feather trimmed robes and then the matching shoe. That's what it reminded me of. I always wanted a pair. He got me purple, black, and I think the one is pink or red. I don't remember because I haven't worn that one as much as the purple and the black. But oh my gosh, I love them. But sometimes you need to give your feet a break from heels. But your girl loves her heels so much. It's a problem. My problem now though is where I'm living. It finally told me to reconnect. So hopefully that spinning wheel of death. Sorry, guys. It's getting worse, which makes sense because it's around that time where people are coming home if they were out at work. So we're probably losing a lot of bandwidth and stuff like that, or however terminology you want to use for that. I think I'm using the proper terminology. Even though I use like those kinds of things like at work and stuff like that, sometimes when I'm talking about it at home, it just like confuses me. I don't know why, but whew. I'm sorry, guys. I really do miss these lives that we used to do so often. It used to be so much fun. I'm gonna try to make an effort to do these once a week. Maybe midweek we'll try. I don't know if it'll be any better. Guys, I have no idea what just happened. And it just like poof died. But Amber, as to answer your question, I didn't. Come on. To answer your question, Dan, unfortunately, I haven't been to the Cape in over a year now, which makes me super super sad. It's the restrictions to get there and stuff like that. It's just not worth it. I literally haven't left. Um, I mean, I leave my town for work because I don't work in my town. There's nothing literally in my town. There's a gas station. That's what we got. Anything else, if I want to buy food or anything like that, I have to leave town. But within like, I'm trying to think like the longest I have to travel to get to some of these places. Probably an hour to get to like some of these stores. That's literally as far as I've traveled. Um, I haven't really been able to do anything. Vacations have been staycations. I'm sure as most people have had. It's it stinks. It stinks. But Amber, I definitely need to check your channel out because I love Barbies. I do have a huge box of dolls I actually played with when I was a child, and I was thinking about doing videos on those because I don't think we ever did my Barbies. We may have done them long, long time ago, but that's something I was thinking about doing. And I got some new troll dolls, which has been like in the works forever, and I always mean to film it, but I've had them for months, and I normally will wash them before I film them, and I haven't done that. Why? I don't know. I have no excuse for that. But um yeah, I gotta film it. Oh, Chris, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. You know, funny fact, that was actually one of my nicknames in high school was Barbie. Back then, Barbie had the bright pink lips and blue shadow because it was, 90s, early 2000s, and that's kind of how I looked at the time. Not my proudest moments. Yeah, not my proudest moments, but I got called that a lot just because I've always had a strong thing for fashion. The crazy shoes have always been, although back then they were more like stripper shoes. They were like, "You're into stripper shoes." Like, no, I just like interesting shoes. Oh, really? Thank you so much, Amber. I really appreciate that. I truly do. Oh, that is so cool. But yeah, there will be more toy videos, guys, and I'm sorry they haven't been up more recently. Um, it's just been it's been a year for us all. Um, I'll be honest with you. I've when I'm feeling down, we all have our routines, you know. I would normally go out to like a place like the Salvation Army and like look through things. The gym was a great place for me to get out frustrations and things. Which my gym has been closed. Like I'm not even sure at this point if they're going to open up because they were a mom and pop type of a gym, and I don't know if they're going to survive, which is sad. That really it pains me. Um, so because the things that I normally would use, my shoe closet is like multiple areas because of how big it is. Um, because the things that I would normally do to help with those types of feelings, I didn't have. So, um, I was depressed for a while. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm sure we all have in some extent or another. And honestly, for once, I didn't know how to deal with it for once. I am better now. Um, because I really like it's not the things that I did that brought you. I mean, they definitely brought happiness. It's just, I've definitely been focusing a little bit more on me, more self love. Oh, thank you. And I do have a very bad habit of throwing myself into things, and I could use a she shed. um, I normally like to keep my mind busy, to keep my mind off of things that are bothering me. And during something like this, you really can't go out and throw your mind into things. I do here in the house, but even that to an extent doesn't always work. Um, I'm also involved in a lot of things, not just YouTube. I have a day job, and I have a friend that helps me with eBay and a few other things. So I'm always busy working, even if I'm not out working. We're here. This is we're working. Even though I don't consider this work, this to me is fun. I've made some amazing friends through YouTube that I would never have had the opportunity to meet if it wasn't for this. So, um, it's like I said, it's been an interesting year, and like I said, for a few months, the past few months, I've been pretty depressed with everything that's been going on, and just have not been myself. But I definitely feel better now. I hear you. I hear you, Amber. It's something to throw yourself into, like you said, like things that you love. I'm considering going back to making my jewelry again. I haven't made a piece of jewelry in about a year, and as you guys know, and I've talked about this before, I went to school for art education. I also went for a minor in history because I figured if I couldn't get a job with art, I could get a job through history. Then, well, obviously that didn't work out so well. But um, my happiest is when I can create something. And that doesn't necessarily need to be like a painting. It could be crocheting or something like that. As long as like I'm able to work on something, it brings me such joy. I really want to. My favorite thing to do when I was in college was ceramics. I loved working with the clay. And I think I've talked about this with you guys before. There's something that it's just thinking about it just brings this emotion to me that I can't even describe to you. It's like euphoric or something like that. It's just it just makes me so happy. Like you get the clay out and then you just work it. And um, as an artist, I was taught like if you're working on a project for a long time and you're having an off day, don't work on it. You don't want to destroy it. But in the same aspect, I would work on projects specifically where just to get those emotions out, just to work it through. And I really wanted to take a course again for ceramics because I had hoped by now that I would have my own kiln and everything. Oh, Joe, that's my other favorite thing is the sea. You guys know my love for the ocean. That is definitely one of my other, and that's something I haven't had in over a year either. Um, but there's something about working the clay. Like if you are having a bad day and just working on a project specifically for that, you don't even have to, like, when you're done working with the clay, you don't even have to dry it and kiln it or anything like that. You can just put it back in, your clay bin. It's just something that makes me feel so good. Yeah, it's amazing. So I'm hoping, I don't know really, there is a college, hello, how are you, Kennedy? There is a college a few towns over that does offer courses, and I don't know with everything going on, like, because obviously you can't really remote ceramics, but that's definitely something I would love to do. It's been so long since I do have some of my old pieces I can show you one day. None of them are in the room with me now, but I was looking at some of them because some of them are packed up, and I'm not even sure if I can share some of them on here, to be honest with you, because some of them depict nudity, and I don't think that would go over well. Am I going to have to censor figurines? I don't know, but anyway, not all of them are, but at the time I was really influenced by the fertility goddess, like the simplicity of her, and I love, like, I just thought it was very unique. So I did a series of figurines similar to her. I done a life size bust of myself. That was not easy by any means. I'm not sure if I could do the eyes again. I actually had my professor help me with the one eye, and then I did the other, and it was difficult. Eyes in general, whether drawing them or putting them into clay, it's not an easy task by any means. So when you see somebody's artwork, like, it's not easy. Even if it looks simple, it's not. There is literally a piece that I don't know if you've actually ever noticed it when I film in the hallway. And I've been working on that one for years. Years, okay? When I work on it, I get frustrated and I have to stop. It's she's from Looney Tunes. Well, he's from Looney Tunes. Oh, that is awesome. I haven't heard Star Fox in forever. That was my brother's favorite game of all time. But hanging in the hallway is a picture of Pussyfoot from Looney Tunes. Now, if you don't know who I'm talking about, Pussyfoot is that cute little tiny kitten, the little black cat, and he's always Mark Anthony is the name of the dog, and he's always like, he's this cute, adorable little thing. He's my favorite Looney Tune character. So anyway, one night I figured I would sketch it and then I would paint it. The sketch took forever because even though it looks simple in design, it's not. The other thing, and I'm very out of practice with, Pussyfoot is a black cat. So when you're shading in white because when light reflects against, a cat, it reflects this light. And when you are shading in the opposite, it can be, the first time I was doing it, it took me a while to get the hang of it, but I've literally been out of practice for so long, it's hard for me to, like, I'm sure once I got into it again, it would be fine. But every time I work on that painting, because it's not done by any means, I struggle with it. And the picture that I didn't copy, well, I guess I copied. The picture I used for reference, the eyes were off in the picture, so they're off in mine. And I can't figure out how to fix it. So it's literally been like, I will work on it a little bit, and then I'll be like, no, I haven't worked on it recently, though. I don't think I've worked on it in a couple of years. Probably about 2 years, but that being said, but I definitely want to get back into painting. My easel is broken, and I need to get it fixed, but every time, I don't know. It's a huge, thick, like, this wasn't a cheap easel. It was lovingly gifted to me, thankfully. Because at that point, I was looking for one, and every one I would get just wasn't working for me. Oh, you love Sylvester. I haven't been to a Six Flags park in forever either. And Pussyfoot is never, like, even, like, when I would go to Six Flags, I was always looking for Pussyfoot on, like, their souvenirs. Because for some reason, that cat's hard to find. It wasn't in the early 2000s. I feel like he had, like, a following, although a lot of people think that I feel like if I keep saying his actual name that I'm gonna get flagged. We'll just refer to him as Kitten for now. Okay, so anyway, every time I look for the kitten in like merchandise, it's hard to find. And I can find it on eBay, but they're looking for ridiculous prices half the time. It's just I don't know why that he's so hard to find. And a lot of people think he's a she, but if you watch the actual cartoons where the kitten is in, it's a boy. Not that it matters either way, but I always found that interesting. But I love him. He's so cute. And I can't remember the last time I've actually seen a Looney Tune cartoon. I have like 1 or 2 DVDs of it, and I'll watch them. But man, do I miss those. I love that. I've gotten a lot of DVDs recently. I don't know. I was thinking about doing a video, and I don't know if you guys would be interested in this because this isn't like a video I've done before. I wanted to do a video like money saving techniques or budgeting kind of things, just things that like I've done, excuse me, to save money or to help save money. Um, it was just an idea because there are a few tips and tricks that I use that I don't know even somebody would be interested in that. I'm trying to come up with fresh ideas. One of my goals, and I don't think it's going to be a 2021 goal, but we'll say like within the next 5 years, I would love for us to get to 100,000 subscribers. I know we're like close to 10,000, so that's why I'm like saying like 5 years, something like that. I think that would be awesome. But I also do know, obviously, we have to work on videos. There's a lot of things that we need to work on to get to that point. Joey got me my backdrop stuff. I'm so excited. I'm not surprised the internet's acting loopy. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, but alright, so some of you do want to see that kind of video. Alright, that'd be awesome. They're just like tiny tips that I've picked up along the way. Oh my gosh, I love the Dollar Tree. Hello, Ninja Wolf. I haven't talked to you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Okay, guys. Desi's sleeping right over here. And I can tell she's in really deep sleep because she's kind of doing like, I don't know, for those of you who have dogs, like they do like the little like run in their sleep. She does sometimes bark in her sleep and it sounds like a squeaky toy. So if you hear that, that's what's going on, okay? Um, she's fine. She's just barking at something. I've always wondered what, they dream about, Don't you? I love, she's so cute. We haven't really talked about this. So as you guys know, I think we might have mentioned it. My mom's dog passed this year, Princess, which, it's still emotional for me. But Desi and Princess were very close. Don't cry. You're okay, girl. They were very, very close. Desi literally met. Princess was 3 at the time, and she was maybe 5 weeks old. They gave us this dog way, way, way too early. I thought I was getting. They are. They are like a regular, like a breeder. They're not like a puppy mill. These people, because like they're still in business. Oh, I'm sorry, Dan. But she was supposed to be a breeding dog, but she was too tiny. She was the runt. So at the last minute, they decided not to. We were on a waiting list for her because at the time, a lot of people wanted Chihuahuas because of the Beverly Hills Chihuahua movie. That's not the reason why I wanted her. I had wanted a Chihuahua prior to that. It's just my timing on things, kind of like with this whole house thing. Pandemic happens, house hunting, house prices go astronomical. I've always had a great time, I guess. But I drove to get her like an 8-hour drive, and she was given to us way too early. She wasn't in the best of health, but I would have I would still do anything for her. That's my baby girl. But that being said, she's literally knew my mom's dog since she was literally like just over a month old. So they were very, very close, even though their personalities were very, very different. And I knew that when she realized that Princess was gone, it was going to be hard. So my mom has a puppy now who's about 3 months old. She's a Maltese, and they call her Bella if you, I don't know who has watched The Black Cauldron from Disney, one of my absolute like favorite movies of all time. To me, she looks like Gurgi and acts a little like Gurgi. So my nickname for Bella is Gurgi. So I will be referring to my mom's dog as Gurgi, but that's not her actual name. That's my, pet name for Gurgi for her. So I knew when she met Gurgi that was going to be interesting. Yes, I've had Desi since she was a puppy. Oh, let's go Generation Girl. I haven't heard about those dolls in forever. So Desi met Gurgi on Christmas Eve for the first time. Another Black Cauldron fan. Normally when I mention that movie, not many people know about it. I love the animation of that movie. It's just beautiful. It's such an underappreciated movie, it really is. Um, but they met for the first time, and Desi is older now. She's 12, so she's not the young little whippersnapper that she once was. So, and Gurgi is very. She's a puppy. She has those little puppy razor blade teeth and doesn't fully understand you don't bite. Like it's play bites, but I mean, anybody who's had a puppy, the phase, right? Desi went through it too. So the first day was pretty much making sure Desi wasn't a teething toy, and they were not bad, but we weren't sure how Des was going to react because now the role has reversed. She was the puppy for all this time, and now she's kind of the older, wiser dog. Christmas Day, at first we didn't think it was going to work. We brought her in, and Desi was growling at Gurgi, like kind of a warning growl. Does that make sense? And I was like, all right, well, there's baby gates up to keep the dog in this certain area. I mean, it's pretty much, she has run of the dining room and kitchen. That's where we were all anyway. So we put Desi in where my mom has the wood stove, because that's where Desi loves to hang out anyway. Gurgi's absolutely adorable. Yes, Gurgi is another Maltese. So I put Desi out in the room where the wood stove is because she loves the wood stove. And I was like, let's just calm down, relax. And I figured I'll check on her in a few minutes, or she'll let me know when she's ready to come in. I want to say 5 minutes. I can hear Desi like kind of whining, like, hey, what about me? Which I haven't heard her make those kind of sounds in a while. I'm like, okay. So I picked her up, I brought her in, and they were a lot better. Like, the thing is, though, Gurgi definitely loves Desi. You can definitely see it. She just doesn't know how to show it. Desi was sitting in my lap, and like I said, Gurgi likes to bite. So she's already nibbled Desi a little bit. And at this point, I see Gurgi, and she's running. Like, you can see in the eyes that she has a plan, and she's gonna do it. So she's running towards me, so I just thought she wanted attention, because I have Des. Nope. She jumps up, mouth open, and bites down on Desi's booty, and runs off. And of course, Desi is not happy. She's like, excuse me. She's all offended, and she's barking. And I'm trying really hard not to laugh, because it was the most hysterical thing I've ever seen, because she was trying to get Desi's attention to play with her. Biting somebody on the peach is not the best way of doing it. But I guess puppy logic, right? But they saw each other on New Year's. We saw my mom. And oh my god, that dog loves her. She follows Desi around like a little elephant. She's like right behind her. So I said to mom, I was like, they got a theme song. I was like, it's gonna be paparazzi, because it reminds me of like she is Desi's biggest fan. It's like, I'm your biggest fan. I'll follow you until you love me. I was like, that is Gurgi. And I just think it's so funny. But I do think that over time you'll get better. Mom said my brother came over. He came home, and I think he went out with my dad to pick up something. They all live at home. So Gurgi heard 2 doors close, and the only time she's ever heard that, smart dog, I gotta say, the only time she's ever heard 2 doors close is when me and Joey come with Desi. So she legitimately thought that we were coming with the Chihuahua. And mom said she was freaking out. She wanted to see Des. And I was like, oh, it's cute that she has that relationship. I think they're going to be good. Like I said, Desi just doesn't like the getting bit on the booty, which I don't think any of us would want to get bit on the booty. But um, I think they're gonna be good. But it was just so cute, and she is absolutely adorable. I haven't posted any pictures. No, I have posted 1 or 2 pictures of Gergie on Instagram. But oh, she's so tiny, so cute. She looks like Princess did as a baby. She's so adorable. And she's got this tiny little button nose. I love picking her up and just like giving her like a little kiss straight on the nose because she'll look at you like with these big eyes and her whole body is wiggling because she's this tiny little thing. And I just like little kiss on the nose and her little head will poke back like a turtle. It's so cute. Oh my goodness, she's adorable. It's like I love puppies. I love all animals, except for like a few bugs. I'm not a big bug fan, but aw, thank you. Desi is she's very very sweet. A lot of training. Chihuahuas stereotypically are known as little barkers and stuff like that, and mainly because they're so tiny, they want to like kind of scare you, like to think, hey, I'm tougher than you. It took a lot to get her not to be that way. When she does meet brand new people, she's kind of like that for like an hour or so, but then after that she's like, oh, I love you. So it did take a lot of time, but she's so sweet. I did post a picture on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's the same name as on here. And I'm sitting by you. It's a picture of my Christmas tree, but Desi is asleep right next to me. You can see her cute little face right next to me. Um, I really need to post more pictures of her on Instagram. I have a bunch of pictures of her that I've taken recently, and every one of them is just, oh my goodness, so adorable. Joey's not my brother. No, Joey is my boyfriend. He's been on a few videos in the past. I'm trying to remember the last video he was on prior to this last one I filmed. It's been a while. We don't normally film a lot of videos. Nothing, not for any particular reason. I know a lot of people thought he was bored in the last video, but he's very supportive of YouTube and stuff like. Come on. There we go. Yes, Amber, please do. There are some really cute pictures of her on there. What's the outfit? It's nothing like my Sunday outfits are like probably like my worst outfits. It's this top. My mother gave it to me. It's these like little roses and it's a little bit of rhinestones. I keep this at home now because I got a bleach stain on it at some point, and it really really stinks. High waisted pants that a friend gave me. They're from Express, and my pantyhose. So nothing really special today. Yeah, because I'm supposed to be really going through all these clothes and stuff that I got sitting up here. Like, I got a bunch of, like, pajamas and stuff that need to be gone through and stuff. And it's like, I don't even know where to start. You know what I mean? And, I got 3 bags of clothes for donation, and I haven't had a chance to go to that area. It's not far from where I work. There is a firehouse out there that takes clothes that go to, like, people in the area that need them. I have a few jackets and stuff that I want to donate, but I haven't had a chance to get over there, and I feel really bad. Because I need to, and I got blankets and stuff to donate too, so I will be doing that. Although I should call my vet and see if they could use some of the blankets. I'd rather give that to them. I've donated blankets and towels to vets' offices because they are always looking for that. You know, you want to make the puppies comfortable, so I always try to do that. Yeah, I gotta call them, see if they need any. Just I don't know with the whole like everything going on if they're even accepting that, but you know, it doesn't hurt. Yes, Joey's my boyfriend. It's not a secret. Like I've talked about him on here numerous times. We've been together a very very long time. He's just not in my videos very regularly. What else were we talking about? Oh yes, Amber, definitely follow me on there because there are pictures of Desi on there and sometimes shoes and stuff. Oh well, I'm I'm glad that I was able to inspire you, but you should totally do them some more. I would love to watch those. That would be so much fun. I really love doing outfits too. I wanted to go into fashion design at one point. It didn't really take off. Mainly because I had people in my life that if there's anything that I regret, it would definitely be listening to people when I should have followed my heart. I auditioned for Broadway at one point. What's his view on pantyhose? He don't mind them at all. I don't know if he um ever had like a thing for them before meeting me, but he definitely does appreciate when I do wear them. And he'll even now he'll be like with the outfit, he's like, you should wear this color pantyhose with that. Um, but yeah, I did audition for a show on Broadway at one point. That was like I love Broadway. There's something about like New York City in general. It's just so. I'll say Boston's my favorite city, but there's something about New York City that I don't know. It's definitely a bucket list thing that you have to go to. Um, but on. I've seen shows on Broadway a couple times. Okay, a few times at this point. Oh, thank you, Amber. He definitely is. He's a really sweet guy, and I know the last video didn't really showcase him as who he is, but he's really great. Um, but I do regret that I didn't pursue that. I wanted to I had auditioned and had gotten a call back at that point and was looking at a backup part in one of the shows. The show's not in existence there now, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, um, I was so excited. I couldn't wait. I was just out of high school and I wanted to go to the Fashion Institute or FIT because I was really, really into fashion design. I made a lot of my clothes in high school. And you're going to find this probably the oddest. I wanted to get into shoe design. I had some, and I mean like, not like necessarily functional shoes, like like the ballet shoe with the heel on it, like the fetish shoes. I'm sure they existed back then, but I was like designing weird artistic shoes that maybe, I mean, you can wear them, but probably shouldn't wear them on an everyday basis. Like they were more for artistic purposes, like definitely runway type shoes, um, and stuff like that. That's what I really wanted to focus on. But I had people in my life that told me no, that you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't. Broadway's temporary. You can't live on by your looks. The fashion world is cutthroat, and just go for a job that is more sustainable. And I thought about it, and I was like, maybe they're right. And that's when I thought about culinary at one point, but then I was like, well, then if I do that, it's going to become, am I going to love it the way I did now? Because I still love to cook and to do stuff like that. And I was like, well, I don't want it to become something that I hate. So I chose teaching because I had a wonderful teacher. Oh, I'm sorry. It took me a while to get past stage fright in the beginning as well. We could talk about that in a minute if you want. But I had a teacher in high school who, what I loved about him is that he didn't talk down to the students. I felt like a lot of the teachers that we had did. Like it was very distinctly, I'm the teacher, you're the student. Like, which is nothing wrong with you need to respect your authority figures. But there was something about him, like you could go to this teacher with any, if you were having a hard time at home, he was the one you can kind of talk to if you didn't feel comfortable going to your counselor. Um, he, and honestly, he was an art teacher, and his ceramics class was actually more advanced than the one I initially took in college, because we use techniques like infusing glass into clay, which it can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. And I was trying to do that in college, and they would not let me. They were like scared to death. So I went back to visit them, and I was like, you know what? The techniques you taught, they're actually afraid for us to even try in my college course. Oh, that's not true, Ninja. Don't say that. But he was definitely an influence into the world of teaching. So that's why I went down that particular road. Plus, I had subbing is a very interesting. I felt so like my first day of subbing. I was like, to any sub that I've ever given a hard time to, I am sorry and I feel your pain. It's tough for the kids that don't want to learn, and you're going to have that no matter what classroom you are. But it's so rewarding for the ones that did, and I really wanted to do that. Exactly, Amber. Exactly. And I did love it. I really did. I just wasn't able to. When I finally finished, I wasn't able to get into it. Because unfortunately, where I am, you need to know somebody to get. It's. I think it's like that with a lot of places. And I ended up running out of money to finish my next level, and I didn't feel comfortable taking out all the student loans for that. And I was like, well, all right, well, we just work on the next goal. So I went into the workforce and um, was initially trying to save up money to go back. And then we had the recession. And it kind of like things, went the way they did. I don't regret it, that part of it. I have a job I do enjoy. I love doing YouTube as well, I have met people that I wouldn't have had the opportunity to meet if things had gone differently. But sometimes I do regret not being able to go to New York and, pursuing, like, I don't know what would have happened. Yeah, it was a backup part in a play, but who knows what that could have led to. I don't know, if I had gotten accepted to FIT, what would have happened with that too. It, you know, it'll always be one of those things like the what ifs. And I truly wish that I did not let that person influence me the way it did. And only up until recently have I started to not let that person influence me. Yeah, this person is still in my life. It is what it is. Sometimes you can't get rid of toxic people. You just have to learn how to handle them. That being said, um, it could have been a lot worse. You're absolutely right. I don't think I would have met Joe if I had taken that path. Probably not. Because I definitely wouldn't have come back to this town. I'll tell you that. Well, he's not from this town either. He's quite a few over, originally. But I don't know what would have happened. But even though like I think everybody's like not really happy with with 2020. 2021 is still new. I have hope for it. But things are gonna work out. I try to remind myself, and even this year, it has been a challenge. It absolutely has been a challenge. That like things happen for a reason. Everything's gonna be okay. In the end, we are going to be where we need to be, and it's been so hard. Especially like I said, when the ball dropped for 2020, I had so many goals set out. Um, I was going to take that ceramics class. It was one of the things I had wanted to do. I had planned on owning my own home. I was hoping before the summer. Um, I I was planning on going back to Bermuda. There's a lot of things that I had wanted to do, and unfortunately couldn't. I mean, things happen for a reason, and those things will be there. The main thing right now, though, I kind of. It's the house hunt. I'm going to be honest with you. It has been very frustrating. Um, It's so frustrating. But everything will happen in due time and for a reason. I'm just saving, and it has given me, because we thought we were rushing out of here, so I literally was throwing things in boxes. I've gone back through those boxes. I've unpacked a lot of my. I should have told you from. I've never hid the fact that I have a boyfriend. I have never hidden that fact from anybody. So I am sorry that you thought otherwise, but I don't really know what else to say. He's been in videos on here for years. Oh, you guys got snow in Texas. Holy cow. I got a lot of Texas subscribers. That's pretty awesome. How much did you get as far as like inches? I'm not thinking you would probably gotten more than an inch or two. I hope not. If you got a foot of snow, like, whoo! We've dealt with 2 feet of snow here. No, before Christmas, like a couple weeks before Christmas, and that was not fun. I had to literally shovel my car out, and like you couldn't see the vehicle. Oh, I'm sorry, Amber. I didn't know that you guys actually got snow in Texas. I thought that close to the equator you wouldn't. I guess it changes. I wonder if Florida ever gets snow. I do have friends in the Carolinas, and they've seen like um, sprinklings of snow, and they actually will. A friend of mine that lives there, they had what we would call a dusting, which is basically just like a coat. It's not even an inch, maybe a quarter of an inch or a fourth of an inch. Very, 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 very tiny, maybe that much snow. And they actually closed down where he was, like his area of the state, because of it, and called national emergency. Well, it makes sense because if you're not used to snow, driving in and stuff like that could be crazy. And I don't think, I mean, where I live, we have snow tires and stuff like that. And obviously, you wouldn't have those kinds of things in states that don't normally see snow, so it could be a dangerous drive. So, did you guys end up getting shut down because of the snow, or was it gone so quickly you didn't have to worry? But, as much as I hate dealing with snow, hello, how are you? As much as I hate dealing with snow, because normally it comes on a day where I had to figure out how to go out and get to work. If I can be home like on a day that I have off and just watch it come down and not have to worry about being anywhere the next day, there's something beautiful about it. It's just like I always whenever I see it like snow coming down, at the end of the first Home Alone, the song that plays when Kevin's looking out the window like you and me, my family. I know that was very off key, and I apologize. I don't know the name of the stupid song, but like I'll sing that to myself. I don't know. It's just weird, but that's what I do. It reminds me. Is there something really? I don't know. It brings happiness to you, even though I'm not a snow fan by any means. I am not a snow bunny. Um, your girl prefers the beach. I have in my bathroom right now because I didn't take down my Christmas stuff yet. It's a little sign. Oh, I'm sorry. I have a sign in the bathroom that says, "Why would you want why have snowflakes when you can have seashells?" Which I love. I would love one of these days. I would love a tropical Christmas. But I feel like if I ever left like a snow area, would I miss it? I don't know. Has anybody like left snowy areas and gone to tropical areas and missed it? I don't know. A lot of my friends that have left, they like seeing us in turmoil, like shoveling out, and they're like, "Hey, guess what? It's 70 degrees here." I'm like, "Hey, I don't care. Want to come help shovel up my car?" Obviously, it's all in good fun. It's jokes. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just finishing up my tea in my cute little Beetlejuice cup. I love it. I love Beetlejuice. You guys know that though. That's one of my favorites. Although I heard they wanted to make a sequel or a prequel. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I love mermaids too. You guys know that. Yeah, the ocean brings me such happiness. I was so upset that we weren't able to go this year. There's something about that's the only time you'll ever see me barefoot is when I'm at the beach. I will not go barefoot. I know that a lot of people can like walk barefoot in grass. Like no, like just thinking about it gives me agita. I can't. Like you could step on a bee. I mean, depending on where you're walking, if you're in a park, there could be poop. I mean, there's deer here, so I guess and rabbits, so there can be poop anywhere, really, right? I mean, does anybody else worry about that stuff, or is it just me? Just me, right? Yes, I do have Instagram. It's the same name as on here. I had a fuzz on me. No, but yes, I'm actually on Instagram the most. I know I had a. Where's this fuzz keep coming from? Like a fuzz. I'm on there more than any other platform. Yes, I did a little bit. I know it's like so like early 2000s, but I just love the way it looks. I love his zigzag. I did get my hair done recently. I got layers. I got such thick hair. If I don't layer it, it I just look it don't look right. I need a little bit of a layering. It just I don't know. It looks better to me. Even though I feel like people think that it's dated. My Facebook page is the same name as on here. I don't really use it as often as Instagram though. So if you wanted to like interact more, Instagram is definitely the place to find me. But yeah. 3 years ago, you had snow in the Carolinas. My friends, I think, are in North Carolina. And I'm pretty sure that they had snow there. One of them's in Tennessee, actually. Is he in Tennessee? Oh gosh, I can't remember. I know one of them is in North Carolina. I'm pretty sure he may have gone to Tennessee. I don't remember. I know they were watching a family member's house, and I thought that the house was in Tennessee. It could have been in the Carolinas. I'm not sure which one of the states he was in. We haven't really talked in a couple of years. But there's reasons for that. That's we won't get into it here or there. Um, the short of the story is I wish him the best in life, you know. But what else should we talk about? It's been so long that we've been able to have like a sit down conversation that like now that we can have one with it's just been forever. Oh man, do you remember the Britney Spears dolls? Those things, I know, like probably by today's standards, are kind of creepy, but I loved them. They were something. Um, I'll be honest though, I'm not necessarily a fan of the Bratz dolls. I never understood. Sorry guys, as I knock you over. No, I am not single. That is a big question today. But yeah, and I also liked, and I know they were kind of creepy too, were the Spice Girl dolls. I didn't own them, but there was something about them. Now that I'm leaning back, I'm gonna bring you down. My Instagram is Michelle Vixina. On here is Michelle_Vixina. I keep hitting this box. I'm trying not to, because then you like rock. I literally have you on an old Coach box that a purse came in. That I don't even have the purse anymore, but it's a nice box. I posted on my Instagram story at one point. It's like nobody truly knows. Like as an adult, you hang on to boxes because it's a really nice box, and this is one of those really nice boxes. Okay, that is fine. Again, like I said, I've never hidden the fact that I have a boyfriend ever. So I'm not. I know he's been on videos before that most recent one, so I don't entirely understand where the shot came from. I really don't. So I'm sorry that you felt otherwise. So, my favorite line of Barbie dolls, though, when I was younger, was the Barbies Around the World collection. Um, I don't have most of the ones I had when I was a child now. I have some. My first one was the German one. It was gifted to me by my grandfather. I do still have all of my princesses around the world. I didn't get to finish that collection though, but those dolls were just so breathtaking. The Egyptian princess doll, she is absolutely gorgeous. One of my absolute favorite dolls. What other dolls do I have? I also love. Oh, you do? I love her. She's so cute. She's the doll that got me into like seriously collecting. Up until that point, I just had my Barbies to play with, but she was my first collectible one. And I was told to keep her in the box, but I didn't. I had to put her on her little stand. And she was super super cute. I always wanted the Irish Barbie from that collection, but she was so hard to find. Like it wasn't like we had eBay or stuff like that. Like you literally had to go to like Toys R Us and find those dolls at the time. And the Irish one, like you could not find. You could find her. We found her one time, and she came in a 3-pack. But I don't remember what the other two dolls were. It might have been the German one and another doll. I think it was Norwegian. But I already had them, and the set was like over $100, which was really expensive for us. Like, we struggled a lot with money, so to get a $20 or $25 Barbie doll was a huge deal. So I know that my parents tried to get me that doll for like Christmas and holidays, but they just never could find her. That was the only one that I really like. I don't know what, she was just so cute in her cute little green dress. She was just very very adorable. There's a set that I want to complete because I only have one of them, and I just think they're just so cute, and they're also quite expensive. Is the Lounge Kitty set? I have the one, the white Lounge Kitty. She's white with like little black stripes, and I think she's lounging on a shoe chair because it's adorable. But there's two other ones. There's one with a chair that's in the shape of lips, and I don't remember the chair of the other doll. But there's three altogether. One of them was like a collector's exclusive. Oh, Mermaid Fantasy, yes, that doll was really really pretty. I remember that one. Bob Mackie came out with a mermaid doll that was really pretty. And then there was a Canadian release. Oh, hello. How are you? A lot of Texans today. I'm loving this. This is awesome. What was I saying? We were talking about doll releases. I just lost my train of thought. There was another line that I liked. I only have one of. There's two that came out in the series. I was really upset that the series ended. It was a fairy series. I have Fairy of the Forest, and there was Fairy Garden Fairy, the Fairy Garden. She was all in pink. I really love that one. Yes, the Bob Mackie dolls are really pretty. I only have one Bob Mackie doll, and she is Cher's If I Could Turn Back Time. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, yes, that's what I want to say. There is a doll that was released in Canada. I think she is called, it's a Bob Mackie. It's the Unicorn Isle, or it's something of the unicorns. It's such a unique doll. It's so pretty. And I've always wanted that doll, but again, it's so expensive. It's like if I ever found her for a good deal, yes, but to get my hands on her, it would be quite a bit of money. The one thing I wish I could find at a reasonable price, Kenner came out with these stuffed animals called Yum Yums, and you've seen that I have a few. I've been looking for, and I think she's from the Tea Party set. Oh, thank you. She is Candy Apple Kitty. It's a little pink cat that has like little candy apples on her tummy. Oh, pretty. I didn't even know they made that one into a doll. But the little candy apple cat is very, very hard to find. I think I've only found her once on eBay. She was like $500. I think actually it's sold. But yeah, I would love to find her because she was one of my toys as a kid that got thrown away. And I'm 95% positive my dad threw out my NSYNC dolls because I had one box at my parents' house. And I was like, I'll bring it to my place. It's just hang on to it until I can find a room. And we were moving, so I didn't go to grab them. So he recently cleaned out the basement. And when I asked Mom, hey, where are those NSYNC dolls? Like, please tell me he hasn't thrown those out, because it's the only box I have down there, and, you know, I'll come and get them. I'll find a place to put them. I didn't come and get them because we thought we were moving. Okay. So they haven't turned up. And my brother's like, oh, they're still down there. I was like, he was cleaning that basement out. He had he like rented like this huge dumpster. Oh, hello, Audrey. And thank you so much. I'm really glad that you appreciate them. I have the NSYNC Barbie dolls. I have all 3 of them. There was 3 of them. That I'll have to go up into my attic and get the tub where my Barbie dolls are in, because I do have them. Oh my goodness, I still love NSYNC. JC was my man, and I loved those dolls. I think I still have a JC bobblehead somewhere around here. I gotta see if I can find it. It was from Best Buy. Remember when the bobbleheads were a thing again? I don't know. I have some Rudolph bobbleheads in my Christmas stuff, but like that really isn't a thing anymore. I think only in the Funkos, but I think the reason why I was told that the Funkos can do Disney, but they had to be bobbleheads. Like there was something with like the Star Wars and the bobblehead thing. I don't remember truly why, because I do have King Trident Funko that I got for Christmas last year. Oh my god, I love them. All my Funko Pops are, except for like one huge troll, are still packed up. They've been packed up for a year, and I'm so sad. But I don't really know where to put them at this point either. The problem when you start collecting Funkos is that once you start, it never stops. Yes, exactly. Because I started with the Golden Girls set, because of course. Then it was the Labyrinth set, and I thought that was it. Then I got Treebeard from Lord of the Rings, and I wasn't going to go down that rabbit hole of collecting all the Lord of the Rings, because there was far too many, but I thought Treebeard was kind of cool. Then I got Rocco, the Rocco set. Then I got the Ariel Monsters set. The Trolls I have, and I have the Hormone Monster and Monstress from Big Mouth. I didn't get Andrew and Nick, because I just thought that the show was funny. And when I found the Hormone Monster Monstress, I thought it was hysterical. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to think. Is that all of them? I have King Trident, because he's like another like straggler, kind of like the Hormone Monsters. I think that's all of them. No, I have Jim Henson. I have his Funko Pop with him and Kermit. I know Target had one with him and Ernie. I was never able to find that one. But I like the Kermit one better anyway. If it had been like Big Bird, I probably would have liked it more, but did he voice Ernie? I don't remember. Oh, okay. My brother was really into the Five Nights at Freddy's. I wasn't going to get into the Funkos either originally. Like I said, I found the Golden Girls. I love the Golden Girls. And then I just kind of like dug myself into this little rabbit hole. I have gotten better. I haven't bought a new one in a very, very long time. When was the last one I bought? Has to be the Trolls, actually. It would be the Troll ones. Yeah. I got one of the big troll guys. It's okay. You know, we all have emotions that we have to work through, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to plug in my little fake tree over here. Because, is it adding a little bit of light? A little bit of light. Here, I'll show you. There's my little fake tree over there. Yeah, I finally got the Golden Girls on DVD. Okay, so I'm going to do the whole how to save money hack video, but one of the things that we personally did was we don't have cable or satellite TV, mainly because I hate reality TV shows. Like, point blank, I can't. Cannot do it. And the commercials. I feel like you get more commercial than show. I love both of those. Labyrinth and The Dark Crystal are amazing. Um, so anyway, we do have the internet, obviously, even though it's not the greatest. I pay way too much for the internet to be this bad, but whatever. And we have a few subscriptions. Yes, I do collect Barbie dolls. I haven't bought one recently, but yes, I have been an avid Barbie collector, and I still have quite a few of them. But considering we don't have cable anymore, we've always had DVDs, and we have Netflix and Disney Plus, which has a lot more than I really expected. Yes, every time I say I hate reality TV, everybody's like, "How could you hate it?" It's like, very easily. So I'm glad I'm not the only one. Like, it's not real life. I'm pretty sure my personal life would be more interesting of a story than some of these things they're putting on the internet. I don't get it, but everybody's into something. Like, there's a few shows I do not understand why they are even in existence, but whatever. So one of the things that I did miss was seeing the Golden Girls. What's my favorite TV show? Ooh, that's tough. That is a tough one. Golden Girls, I have to say, is definitely one of my favorites. I think I love The Office. It's funny. And I know a lot of people don't like the first couple of seasons, but I don't know. There's something about, like, I like watching the characters build up in the early seasons. It's obviously after Michael Scott leaves, it's kind of like it kind of went crazy. What's the other? I like X Files. Is another good show. Um, Parks and Rec. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I do have a lot of Once Upon a Time. I don't think I've ever seen that one. I do have a lot of we both had a lot of DVDs, but we do have quite a few shows on DVD too now, and I like that because I don't have to worry about commercials. I don't have to like all the garbage that's on television, and plus, like, I don't know. The Walking Dead. You know what? I was liking that. I'm not a zombie fan typically, but I did start watching that show, and I really got into it. And then I forgot which season I stopped watching it, where I just couldn't take it anymore. It was like more anxiety for me to watch. I was like, I can't see this anymore. Like, I forgot which character had died off, and I couldn't handle it any further. Um, but I gotta say, the show was really, really well written. I really enjoyed um, how the show was going. I think I got up to season 5 or 6, if I'm correct. And I know I'm not popular. I know that this will anger people. I do not like Game of Thrones. On paper, I should like Game of Thrones. I don't. I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. I tried. Oh, I do like. There's only 2 seasons, but the show's called Carnival. Carnival, however you pronounce it. It is a show that takes place in the Dust Bowl era. I had Big Bird too. He was my favorite. I had a Big Bird stuffed animal. But Carnival takes place in the Dust Bowl era, and it's the perfect mix of history as well as magic, and the story. And what I mean by history, like, it does talk about things that happened during the Dust Bowl era, those times. It's not necessarily historically accurate, so please don't confuse that. But it's a really, really interesting show. It talks about this young boy who he's a healer, but in order for him to heal, he like in order to heal, something needs to die. Like, it could be like a field of wildflowers. Like, he needs to like suck the energy from the field to heal somewhat, if that makes sense. I feel like that theory's happened before. I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels that way. Thank you. My best friend's like, I love you, girl, but you need to watch Game of Thrones. I'm like, I can't do it. Tried it. I watched the first season or part of the first season, and I just couldn't do it. But Carnival, we have it on DVD, and what I hate about Carnival, so I'm not trying to be a spoiler. I'm not going to tell you what actually happens, but when the second season ended, it was a very, very big cliffhanger. And they literally leave it like with everybody, like everything's in turmoil, everything's all over the place, and then the show just ended because the shows were very expensive to make. The budget was insane. And I guess the way the seasons were signed up, it was you had to have 2 seasons. So they just didn't have the budget for it. Oh man, but I wouldn't have given for at least one more season of that show. It was just so well done. It had the right amount of magic and mystical. And at one point, I did want to be a carny. Like, I really wanted to join a circus at some point. I know that sounds weird too. I have had some weird dreams for myself in this world. I don't know. I just always like. I love the idea of being a showman and stuff like that. Like, from whether there was a trapeze artist or something, it just I don't know. It was alluring to me, like to make people entertained and laugh and make people happy. It's just something I've always wanted to do through stage work, and I don't know. Maybe that's why I love Carnival so much. I love, as far as history, I really enjoy the Dust Bowl era. Is so interesting. Definitely one. I'm not saying that it was one of. It's definitely one of my favorite time periods in American history to study. It's very, very interesting to me. There's a lot of things of in history that I love to study, but there's something about the Dust Bowl era. It's very unique, like how the Dust Bowl happened and stuff like that. And I don't know, I just love that kind of time frame. I feel like life was simpler, even though more dangerous in many ways. Just very, very. If you haven't seen Carnival, it was an HBO show, but definitely I'm sure you can probably stream them. Like I said, we own them on DVD, but it's so unique. The problem is I always have trouble watching the very last episode. Yeah, it was such a great show. Loved it. Absolutely. I just wish they didn't end it, but I get why it had to end. You just couldn't afford to go forward with it. And that happens with some shows. It's such a shame. And I feel like that one kind of has its own cult following too. There's certain shows or like certain movies that just have a cult following for no real apparent reason. Like, honestly, probably one of my favorite. I love The Labyrinth, but at the time it didn't do well in the theater, but it has such a cult following. Rocky Horror Picture Show has a cult following. Grease has a cult following, but I mean, John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John, hello, like damn, they were both. They were snacks. Really, really, really interesting. Honestly, I was watching because the Broadway version, they obviously for when they made the film, they had to like tone it down. I have no idea where you're coming from, Ninja. I really don't. And I have no idea what threats you're talking about. Yes, I find that time frame very interesting too. I just love it. And Grease is definitely one of my favorite movies. It's very, very hard. Oh, that would be interesting. Yes, I do like plants. I have quite a few plants, although this one back here is a fake plant. But it's cute. It was gifted to me because they didn't want it. They were gonna get rid of it. Ramon, hey, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. I'm doing very good. Are you doing good? I'm glad you're able to come on. This is why I love doing lives. I get to see so many people that I haven't gotten a chance to talk to in a while from the last live, or like I said, I know I'm really, really bad on my Facebook page. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, if you want to DM me, definitely follow me more on Instagram. I am more active on Instagram. Oh, I'm sorry, Ramon. I hope you're feeling much better now. I've had, I have had a couple friends that have had it too, and the one was very mild. They had very mild symptoms, and my other friend, it really kicked their butt. Like, it was pretty intense. But they are both better now, thankfully. And the sun's going down. We're getting this weird light thing. And I may have to go and get my lighting. So I don't know. I need to order a new light bulb for one of them because Joey accidentally knocked down one of my lights and the bulb inside broke, which really stinks. But it was an accident, so, can't get mad. But when I do use the lighting, it definitely is a huge difference from when I had to. So, it's starting to get really dark in here. There's no, whoever built this place. I need to get a fresh pedicure, to be honest with you. This one I've had since before Christmas, and it's starting to grow out. And I'm stuck on my pant leg, but it's just my basic red. I do need to get it redone. I don't know what color I'm going to do yet, though. Because, the one prior to this, I had a purple. I did purple for, Halloween and Thanksgiving, because I really didn't know what color to do for Thanksgiving. Oh, no. Yeah. And then I did the red for Christmas. I don't know really what color. I thought about possibly white, but I don't know. I've never done white polish before. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't know yet. I like reds and purples and metallic. I don't typically do metallic on my toes, though. I mean, I did have it on my nails for Christmas, but it's coming off, so I gotta fix that. But, I don't know. I typically go for darker colors on my feet. I don't know. What shoes did I wear today? Let me grab it. And let me try to put some lights on. Because it is getting, twilighty in here. And I don't like that. Alright. Try to get some light in here. Let me go get my shoe that I have. I know, Jess. It's getting dark. Hold up. There. Sorry, guys. When I drive, I have night blindness and I have trouble seeing. Because, the lights, if it's too dim and stuff, it messes with my eyes. I hate it. But anyway, this is the shoe I had on today. Oh, a little bit of plastic stuck to it. With this really pretty mule. This was given to me by a subscriber. I love watching abandoned buildings and stuff like that. I don't know. I've always had an obsession with that too. I used to love watching The Ghost Hunters, even though that show is really, I mean, I guess it's technically reality TV, but it's so in your face fake. I'm not into it anymore. But I used to love the idea of going to an abandoned lighthouses, or I'm really been obsessed with abandoned malls. I think that would be fun, which is a shame because I know my generation, we hung out at the mall as teenagers, but I've been researching a lot of I'm wearing legs today. A lot of the younger generations, they're well, we don't do the whole mall thing. That was my parents and their thing. So it makes me sad to see the death of the mall. I understand why when people can just go on Amazon and buy what they're, what they need. But I don't know. There's always something about hanging out at the mall, But I've seen pictures of the abandoned malls. That would always kind of interest me. I love the idea of abandoned insane asylums and hospitals, but the idea of actually going in there, I'm not sure if I'd be brave enough for that. Ooh, abandoned amusement parks, yes. The thing that I really like, I think it's... I always forget which one's Disneyland and Disney World, but there is an abandoned island. I think it's the one in California that Disney... Is that Disney World? Has to be Disney World, I think. where it was a attraction that's been abandoned. I guess you can get in big trouble if you actually go in there. I guess there was a YouTuber that filmed it. I forget when, and has been banned from life for life from those. It's Disneyland. Yes, thank you. Had been banned from life from the parks. I also like old rides that they don't use anymore. Like they had 1,000, was it 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea? That ride. I've never been to a Disney park, um, but like seeing like the old footage of that ride, I would have loved that ride just because like the dragon and the mermaids and stuff under the sea, I would have loved it. So like seeing where these old abandoned rides go, but yes, abandoned parks are and that and malls probably my two favorite. I don't know. It's kind of interesting, right? I am not even going to acknowledge that because nothing of the sort happened. Thank you. They're super comfortable too. They have a really nice pad in there. Um, like I said, a subscriber sent these to me from Amazon, and I absolutely love them. I really, honestly, the subscriber sent me a couple of mules, and up until I got them, you guys know that I was very self conscious about wearing mules. I just felt like I have a narrow foot. I always have. It's like it's skinny, and like I always come through like the fronts of my shoes, which can be annoying. But because my foot's narrow, I always thought my foot looked super long, even though I have an average size foot. Um, so when I came to wearing like things where you could see my heel, I always felt yes, I agree, Amber, absolutely. Um, I always felt that they made my feet look a lot longer and bigger than they were, so I never really felt comfortable in mules until very recently, and I absolutely love them. I really do. They're comfortable, um, very stylish. There's quite a few pairs that I was sent that I love them. I really do. So it's super, super cute. But yeah, I've definitely gotten more into mules. I have heard of Havanas, and every time I try to get a pair, I either can't find my size um, or they sell out. I've had quite a few problems trying to get my hands on those. People really love them too. Like I don't know if they're more comfortable than a typical flip flop, but I definitely have seen like people who have them like love them. I did buy with everything going on. I haven't bought myself a new shoe in quite some time, and I haven't finished filming my shoe collection. That is awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I've rescued quite a few toys and um as well. When I see them abandoned, I try to clean them up and either rehome them if it's not a collection that I like, or I keep it. I haven't done that in a while though. What was I speaking of prior to that? Shoes. I lost my train of thought again. I am so horrible. Hmm. From my shoes. Gosh, I have the mind of a teensy fly sometimes. I hate that. What are you saying? More shoes. Oh yeah, I haven't finished filming my shoe collection videos. There's still flip flops and I think like a dozen shoes still left that need to be filmed. And I've been meaning to do it, but like there's been so many like other things I've been trying to work on. It's your girl likes to extend herself a little too much sometimes. But oh, I think some of these are coming off. Oh, pooey. But um, anyway, I recently bought a pair of shoes. I think the company's called Tiger Okasaka. I could be mispronouncing it, but they're sneakers, and I don't have a lot of sneakers. I bought a pair of workout sneakers for going to the gym, and then the lockdown happened, so I haven't even gotten a chance to wear them because like my workout shoes are just for the gym, like, and that's that. Then I have like a slip-on pair. Yeah, my foot honestly is more comfortable in heels too. If I wear a ballet flat for too long, my foot is killing me. But I am more comfortable in heels as well, which is why I have so many heels, I guess. Um, but depending on like if we're going, I'm talking like normal circumstances. If I'm like doing a long trip, like if we're going to like, I can't remember the last time I've been to a fair. The closest that I've been to a fair was a wine tasting going on 2 years ago because obviously that was canceled for this year. Whew. Sorry guys for yawning. I feel like the lighting is getting worse and worse. I don't even know if I should go grab the other light or if I should move us. We're probably charged enough where I could move us to another area of the house. I don't know. We'll see if it gets any darker and what we'll do from there. But anyway, so I got these Tiger Okasaka, I think it's how it's pronounced, sneakers. They're so cute. They're black with like neon pink. They're just so cute. Because I thought it would be a good shoe for like going to a place like a fair, or if you're doing like a lot of walking where you really wouldn't be wearing heel. I do wear heels to the mall, but I'm talking like if you're gonna be doing like hours and hours, like a really lot of walking. Whew. I'm sorry, guys. It's getting dark, so now I'm starting to yawn because that makes sense, right? But yes, that's why I bought them, and they were just so darn cute. Oh, you too, Ramon. It was good talking to you again. It's been so long. Yeah, this lighting is really stinky. We're gonna need to move. I think we have enough of a charge that I can move us elsewhere. Okay? So I'm gonna unplug. Here we go. I'm going to, for my lunch. Yes, you too. Okay. I'm gonna try not to trip over anything. Desi's still sleeping. We do a lot of that now. Okay. All right, that's a little bit better. Hello. All right, maybe if we face this direction. My house is just dark, so I don't think wherever I go it's gonna get any better at this point, unless I should go grab lighting. It's a little bit better. I do love me a good pump too. Absolutely. Okay. Oh. The lighting here is okay. I'm trying to figure this out, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. So if I sit here on the couch, it's a little cold in here because I don't have the heat on. And is that better? I feel like it's just weird. It's just weird lighting no matter where I go. It is better than what we were sitting in though. But now you're bouncing because I'm holding you weird. Nice going, Michelle. Okay. And, I'm going to try not to make you guys... I'm going to try very hard not to make you guys bounce all over the place. Huh? Try to figure out where to put you. I guess we'll make it work. Sorry, guys. Alright, professional setup here. Yeah, it is. And like I said, my actual professional lighting, you know, I could just go in that room. It's freezing cold, though. And where did I put that hoodie? Maybe we should. Maybe we should. Okay. I'll go back into the room where I have my... Okay, guys, it's going to get very weird. Okay? We're just going to deal with it. I could... Let's see. All the Christmas gifts are still sitting out, though. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Real impromptu. And I'm pretty sure my normal filming room is also a rack, because, you know. Okay, so I got you here in the kitchen, because I'm gonna get myself some more tea. Okay, so don't mind, because I gotta clean these, and I made myself coffee, and I had a stroopwafel earlier. And I half the box. Okay. But so that's today's outfit. Nothing really all that crazy. It's just my shirt and my pants. Nothing crazy. Fashion light video. That would be fun. I'm just grabbing some more tea, guys. Just some more of my... Ooh, yes. Some real coffee sounds amazing. I'm gonna finish the tea. There is my hoodie in here. Where did I put that thing? I don't know where my hoodie went. Cute. I have a friend that lives in Brazil, and when they visited me, they gave me Brazilian coffee that their friend had made. Oh, that was delish. I haven't had coffee quite like that since. Okay, so we're gonna find my hoodie, and then we're going to go into my other filming room because I need to wait for it to warm up. So I am going to, yes guys, it's gonna get weird and dark. And is that my hoodie? Can't tell this is mine or Joey's. Yep, that's mine. I found it. And I will put you there for now. And hoodie. Sorry guys, I'm just looking outside the window. Hi Matt, how are you? Okay, so I am still live. I'm not sure for how much longer though, but we are going to try to go into better lighting. I got crap everywhere in this house. Okay, so we're just walking, and I know it's darker. My house is dark, guys. I'm sorry. It just is. Whoever designed this place didn't really care about lighting, I guess. All right. Got my iced tea, and we are going into my filming room, which is a mess. With the holidays, there's boxes everywhere. So yeah, we got that. I feel like I should go and grab, if we're gonna be in here for a while, I should probably go back and grab the charger. Do I grab the charger and leave you here? Or do I take you with me? Hi, Steven. How are you doing? All right, guys. I'm going to leave you here for a second. I'm going to let you stare at the shoes. Here. Appreciate the shoes. Stare at the shoes. I'll be right back. It is so cold in here. Holy crap. It's another reason why I haven't come back here in forever. Okay. So, there is literal stuff everywhere. Oh, where am I going to put you? I don't even know where I'm going to put you. Okay. I got to move that to get the lighting in. Like I said, there's boxes everywhere, guys. So, can I pick this up one-handed? Oh, sort of. I haven't seen those dolls yet. Hey, Lou. How are you? This is probably one of the more interesting videos. So I'm going to plug you guys back in to the charger. It's probably a smart idea to do. And, trying to figure out where to put you while I plug in my lighting. So, How am I gonna do this? That stuff that Crystal needs to pick up. Okay, I'm just gonna plug in the light and hope for the best. Okay. Not what I had mine. Come on. Okay. That lighting a little bit better. Like I said, with the one light, everything looks so weird. I do have too many shoes. Well, does any girl have? There's no such thing as too many shoes. So I got all this. I've been unpacking boxes, and a lot of this stuff came from things that I had unpacked. And it's just a mess. Because that's what happens whether you're packing and unpacking. So now I got something I can sit you on over here. I think this is full of books. No, clothes. That's great. I didn't even realize I had that. Oh, scratch that. I realized I had the clothes. I just didn't realize they were in the box that you are currently sitting on. And got on my nice hoodie. It's like super, super big on me, but I really like oversized hoodies. It's my favorite thing. I feel like this is washing me out. It's so difficult using one light now. I feel like I should close the door. That I don't know if it would warm up in here any quicker or not, but at this point. Bye, Kennedy. Oh, thank you. I just have pantyhose on right now. I do have more shoes coming as far as videos. I just haven't had a chance to film them, but they will be coming. So I'm really glad that you guys have been enjoying that series. I've been wanting to do an updated one for so long, and I know how much you guys really like that. I've been getting a lot of, like, YouTube's been, like, flagging me like crazy for those videos for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't know, but it is what it is. It's definitely getting... YouTube definitely is making things a little bit harder. I gotta say, I do go through rotation with a lot of my shoes. At work, I do tend to wear one pair to death, and then I'm sitting on a pen. That's great. And then I switch on to another one, but I do change it up sometimes. My work pair isn't even in here. I think it's in the other room. But the thing that what makes me sad is like this pair here. I haven't got a chance to wear it yet this year. I will though, because that's definitely a beautiful summer shoe. It's actually the same brand as the black shoe I had on earlier. How adorable is that shoe, right? Some really, really pretty ones. And this one was sent to me by a subscriber. It's got some gold on it. I think you've seen that in one of the videos. I think you've seen all of these guys so far. I did a video on this one. Look at that. Talk about a showstopper, right? Oh, it looks like a little bit there that needs to come off. It's so pretty. I think this was actually one of the first pairs that I was ever sent. These are old shoe bags from Baby Phat. Remember, I know they're not a thing anymore, but I love it. But I kept the shoe bags because they are actually really useful when you're traveling. I even use them when I'm going to work because, like, if I had to change into my shoe and I'm bringing a different shoe than normal, I will do that. But this was one of my first. How pretty is that, huh? I do love shoes. It's a sickness. I actually got this off of like Facebook yard sale, this rack. But that's another thing that I've been wanting to work on. I have this little like wooden thing right here that you really can't see. And it housed my art supplies. But my art supplies aren't as plentiful anymore. I have like some basic acrylics. And well, this was from my best friend. She gave me a new set of pencils, which was nice. And then on the top here, this is just random stuff up in here, but I want to get rid of the of this thing out of the room. I gotta figure out where I'm putting the dolls though that are sitting here, and let's see if I make it a little bit better that way. I don't know, and then move this over, but I'm not sure yet. This is another shoe. This may go into rotation for work. I don't know. I love this shoe. But then, like, when I go to, hi, how are you? When I go to, like, put it with an outfit, it's kind of weird. Like, this is the shoe with the pearls in it. I love it. But the pearls were what got my attention on this. The lighting is not doing us any good. There we go. So, like, it was obviously the pearls that got my attention. How cute. My problem is how. And I'm all about, like, a chunky heel. I mean, I'm a 90s girl, you know. But I feel like this heel overpowers the rest of the shoe. Like, it doesn't look like it belongs. And at the time, I loved it. I mean, you can tell, like, I've never really worn it. Like, barely worn it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. Like, it has potential. Oh, thank you. I don't know. I just feel like, compared to, like, I feel like this is a very sleek shoe. And, thank you. Like, I think I have shoes similar to this here. This is kind of similar. This was gifted to me by a subscriber. This is a Steve Madden. Now, from the front, I mean, there are some differences in these two, as you can see. But for the most part, the style itself, like, this simple little heel makes more sense with the simplicity of the shoe. And you can see I have worn these, like, quite a bit. Because it's just a nice classic little heel. But I feel like this chunky heel I don't know. I feel like if it was maybe half of that width, I feel like if it was half that width, like that it would be better. It could still be thick like that. I don't know. And I can tell that they're encased in acrylic in there. It's actually, this part's actually really heavy on this shoe. Is it? Maybe it's not encased in acrylic. It looks like it could be. But I don't know. I don't have any pink heels. My collection is mostly black. I guess because it's my safety color. I have some reds and metallics. I guess this is the closest to a pink I have. Is this little jelly? I do need to get more colors in my collection. But even when I pick things from my list, I always end up picking like the black because, I mean, there's something classic about it, you know? But I don't know. I am seriously debating putting this into my work rotation. Like with certain outfits, I think it could work. But it would make a really interesting that's true. That's true. I just feel like the front of the shoe is so simplistic, and then you got this hunking heel. I just feel like they took two shoes and like they cut the heels off and put them on the opposite shoe. Does that make sense? I love it, but I don't know. Like, I really want to wear it, but when I look at it, I'm confused by it sometimes. Which is like a challenge for me as far as I'm concerned, but it just to me feels like this doesn't belong. I don't know. I go back and forth with it. I don't want to give her up because it's so unique and I love a unique shoe, as you guys know. Like, okay, these ones I wore you saw them in, well, you will be seeing them in my new outfit video. I did film my Christmas Eve, Christmas Day outfits. Look at this. Oh my god. This was a gift to me by a subscriber. Is this not the most adorable little it's so cute and I love it. And if you're watching, thank you so much. How adorable. Oh, I got, you can see it's been worn. I got dirt all over my hand from it, but it's so cute. It's like, oh my god, it's the most adorable shoe ever. But yeah, I end up picking like the black or metallics. I do have a few reds as my safe colors. There's like one or two nudes, but I really need to play with some more colors. I need to get a couple more pinks, maybe some blue. I do have this guy here from Iron Fist. There's an Iron Fist with anchors I want to get. Look how cute. Isn't she adorable? I can't really wear this one to work. This one's a little too much, but it's so cute. It reminds me of like that TikTok thing. I don't have a TikTok, but I've seen them on like Instagram. It's like, these are some things I have that I wanted to wear this year, so let me show you. Love it, couldn't wear it. The weather's cold. It's very cold. We had rain recently. We had snow a few weeks ago, but it's been super, super cold. And I mean, I guess I hate the cold. Like, it's freezing in here, hence why I'm wearing my super big oversized hoodie. This is from Beautiful Disaster. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. They have some really cute stuff, but I really loved the style. I don't think they offer this style anymore. I just thought it was really pretty. Probably should head out soon, but I'm having a really good time filming with you guys. Yeah, trick-or-treating in heels is not fun. I can't remember the last time I actually trick-or-treated. We don't have kids in our family, so, and my friends that do have kids, obviously they do their own thing, so haven't done that in a while. Okay. I absolutely agree, and with the influx of people in the area, and I'm not entirely sure how familiar they are with how to drive in snow, yeah, I'd rather it be cold than snowy. Because I did make that comment this year. I was like, you know, with all these new people in the area, a lot of them aren't from here and know how to deal with the massive amounts of snow. The road my parents live on never gets plowed. So the people who live on it have to take care of it themselves. So if you are moving to an area where you're used to that kind of thing, or you're in an area that doesn't have snow, it can definitely be challenging. Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. I hate it. I've had some really, really bad experiences in the past driving in snow, and yeah, like, even thinking about it kind of upsets me a little bit, and it's not fun at all. Depending on how bad it is, it can be really, really dangerous. I haven't talked to them in a while. I know somebody who was a plow truck for the town, and the plow, we had so much snow the one time, the plow actually got stuck on the side of the road, and he just had to like wait it out until somebody, like, they eventually called it, like, nobody on the roads, and he had to wait for emergency vehicle to come and get him out. And how do you get out a plow? Like, plow trucks are huge. Oh, thank you. I'm really glad that I was able to finally do a live. It's been so long. I definitely want to do more lives. It's just been forever since I got a chance to do one, and with the whole internet thing and everything, I probably should start wrapping this up though soon, because there is things I need to do before work tomorrow. I'm playing with beads, guys. Sorry. You can see I got some of my jewelry that I've made in the background here, and I just have some beads that I'm literally playing with because they are here, and why not? Just thinking what else we should talk about, but I do think we should probably wrap it up soon. But yeah, I do have more shoes to film for you guys, and look at that dirt on these. I wore those recently too. like I said, there's not really much. And my problem is I don't like wearing shoes that I need to wear for this time of year. I don't. Hence the cute little bowed shoe that got worn for Christmas. Even in this time of year, if I'm getting a pedicure, I bring flip flops and I will wear those in and out of the salon. I love the live videos too, and I really miss doing them. And I really hope we could do more of them in the future. This was a lot of fun. As long as the internet keeps a decent connection, I definitely want to do more of these in the future because I really enjoy them and it's a good time. And I'm just trying to think what we could do in future live videos. Like I don't know if Joe would do a live like a treat like that snack test. I'm not sure if we would be okay with doing a live version of that. I would. Because like I almost thought about filming the next treats by myself, but T really wants to do it, so just a matter of when. Oh, thank you, Lou. The past couple of weeks I haven't been able to do my workouts. I did start getting back into it again. My exercise bike is on its last leg, so I'm gonna have to replace it. So I've been looking on Amazon for whatchamacallit, new equipment. And I don't know if I want to go with an exercise bike or put maybe an elliptical. I'm not entirely sure which of the two, but I definitely need to replace it. I really miss going to the gym though. But it needs to be replaced. I do still have my other little like pieces of equipment that I use, but I do like and there's other things I've been doing for cardio as well besides the bike, but you know the bike definitely helps. Oh, thank you, Jonathan. I really appreciate that. I really do. Because I definitely feel like my goal is for us to reach 100,000 subscribers in 5 years' time. I think that's a reasonable goal to work towards. But I feel like we definitely need to work on the type of content on here. I mean, I got backdrop set up so you won't be seeing all of this in the background in future videos. I do have like what I got for Christmas video coming up. I haven't heard of her, but I would definitely check that out. But I do got like the what I got for Christmas videos. There are my outfits for the holidays are going to be up. We didn't do anything for New Year's, so there's no look for that. Sorry. What else? I'm doing a Project Pan. That's coming up. The rest of my shoe collection is a video that's coming up. I got new troll dolls. There's a video for that. I had to finish. Okay. I had a request to show you the jewelry I've made. I might do my makeup collection. That's another request that was made. I'm trying to think of what other topics I'm working on. Yeah, I was thinking about getting an elliptical. We had one, but the one that I had, and it's odd because when I use the elliptical at my gym, it's awesome, you know? But the one that I had here, it hurt. It wasn't just me, Joe had the same problem. It would hurt my knees and my ankles. I don't know why. I don't know. But I definitely want to get an elliptical again because I do really enjoy that machine. Problem is, I want one that I can fold up and store. I don't even know if that exists, kind of a thing. Because the elliptical we had was so big and heavy, I couldn't move it. And I definitely want something to move. Okay, I do want to do an updated troll collection. But I definitely want to showcase the new ones that not just got. I've had them for months and they're just kind of chilling, like in a corner. Oh my god! Like I got the yawnsies all of a sudden. But what else? That's pretty much it. Like I said, I am looking for new video ideas. I know that a lot of people want to do like when pre-pandemic they were like, oh, let's go out shopping videos, but in the area that I live in, that's definitely a no-goes. I don't have any of the DreamWorks movie ones. I don't really like the way they look. Yeah, I know they're a bit pricey. Like I said, I got my exercise bike for now, and I do other workouts. I try to do a minimum of 150 to 200 jumping jacks, which is a really good cardio, and a few other different ones. I need to get I have my 2 pound weights, which I've kind of I've surpassed. So I'm working on my 5 pounders now. I need to get the next size from there. Um, it's not that it's harder to motivate at home. Not for me, typically anyway. It's just I don't know. I just miss the gym. Like, certain people worked out at certain times, so like you always had that kind of like similar faces. You kind of knew eventually like everybody's routine, and it was just kind of nice. And we didn't have. I mean, there was like I'd say around January 1st, like from the past couple of years, I was always like the biggest because everybody like knew me, new year, so people would join the gym, and a lot of them wouldn't last, which was expected. Like not everybody, the gym's not for everyone. But it was always awesome to see people who started and then like make their progress and stuff and meet their goals, which was always amazing. There was quite a few of people that I met like that we've all like, you would see each other's progress, and be like, yeah, good for you, and it was awesome. I had that little pick me up, even though like we never hung out with each other. I didn't even know half of their names, to be honest with you, but like we knew that they worked out around the same time. No, I actually do. I have Happy Meal Barbies. And yeah, I love, especially like the 90s ones. I'm all about them. I thought they were so cute. I feel like the McDonald's toys of the 80s and 90s were the best anyway. I really love that time frame for McDonald's. I love McDonald's toys in general. It's one of my favorite collectible things. I think maybe because they're so small and compact, and I don't know. One of my favorite things, actually. Pershing bag permits to throw Jane. Not entirely sure what that means. But yeah, I definitely do I miss going to the gym. Oh, that's true. That's true. I go on Instagram and I look for different workouts and stuff like that. Sometimes on YouTube, but like it depends on my mood. Like I've been more focusing on my arms lately and my abdomen area, which it's very. I have like a few little things that I use for ab workouts and then like the basic ab workouts, but there was like certain machinery that I could use at the gym that definitely helped out a lot more, and I miss those machines. I mean, not that. I mean, I can make it work, but still, I do not have a WhatsApp. I actually just deleted a bunch of my apps. I got rid of Twitter. I don't like nobody was really on Snapchat, so I kind of got rid of that. Darn it, I'm so tired. What's another? I thought I deleted another app recently. I don't really remember. Ah, yeah, I've been wanting to get a cowbell. Actually, that's another thing that I need to figure things out. I haven't just put my gym back. Me too. I don't know. I know that like some of the bigger gyms are open right now, but I don't know. There's something about like my gym. I miss it. They literally when the bigger gyms opened, they opened up I think for a week and then they shut back down. They haven't been open since. And I mean, they haven't charged me either. Because I know like some of them were charging you if they sent you emails like, hey, because you have these newsletters on how to work out from home, we're still charging you. I was like, if I'm working out from home and not using your equipment, that makes no sense. But I do know some people were experiencing that with smaller gyms. Just kind of, that's not cool. Like, it's not the same. Well, guys, I better get going because I feel like I'm running out of things to talk about. And I do gotta do some things tonight. I still haven't figured out what to do for tonight's dinner. I have to figure that out. have an idea, but I don't really know for sure. But I really, really enjoyed doing this live with you guys, even though there were some weird moments there. There were some very weird moments, but that's really nobody's fault. I wish I could. I wish that things were close enough that I could walk and ride to them, but unfortunately, I live in a very rural area, and I don't have that option. But I wish I did. Like, if I lived on Cape Cod, I would walk literally everywhere. Because whenever I'm there, I park my car at our hotel and I just walk. Like, that's all I do. I do not use my car. It gets parked and I just walk. And it's amazing. But, okay, guys, I'm going to get going. And I will see you soon. I will try to do another live. Hopefully soon. I do really enjoy doing these. I know you guys enjoy them too. But I will see you in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching, for those of you that stuck around. And thank you, I mean, not just for watching this video, but thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being a part of, you know, my YouTube channel and my other, my other social medias. It means a lot to me. You guys have been a positive force that has definitely helped me get through 2020. And I hope that my videos have been, you know, a positive light in your worlds as well. And it truly means a lot to me. I met so many great people and made some amazing, amazing friends through here. And I truly appreciate you. And I hope I see you on there, Amber. I hope I see you on Instagram. But anyway, guys, thanks again for watching. Love you all so much. And I will see you in the next video. Definitely let me know in comments, DM me, videos you'd like to see in the future, videos that I haven't done that you would be interested in seeing. Let me know. Thanks, guys. Take care and stay safe, and I will see you soon.